What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that's been bothering me. So I didn't say welcome back to niche wholesaling because we might just have to rebrand, and here's why. As you guys can see, state by state, they're starting to put regulations and bans on wholesaling. They've been following the trend. It's all over TikTok, it's all over YouTube. These guys, it's probably the NAR, they don't like the fact that wholesalers make a ton of money and there's no one above them. There's no governing body, right? So you could follow channels like Jerry Norton's, Brent Daniels, whoever, and I think Jerry Norton's the only one who has a resource out to show you which states are putting these regulations and bans and which states are pending. And why is this important? Because if you look at what's happening, each state is following suit like Jerry predicted, and that's a major issue because there's a lot of new wholesalers that come into a space to make money, right? You don't have to purchase the house, no credit, no cash, blah, 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 all the sales tactics they use to get you in their course. It ain't gonna work anymore. It's not gonna be true. And guess what? The FTC is gonna come after those gurus as well. So as you can see, all these big guys are tired of quote unquote wholesalers making money. So they're trying to make it harder. Now they want you to be licensed, they want you to be this or that, disclose this or that. But one thing I think we should do is we should all join together and join Jerry's National Association of Wholesalers. I forgot the name. But the reason for that is because there's no governing body in the wholesale space going to fight these states trying to ban the assignment of contract. And there needs to be. There's no voice for our community, and we're all going down together. It's going to be a zero-sum game, but not for the big guys. I wouldn't consider myself a big guy, but kind of seen this coming. So we're getting ahead of the curve. And one of the only things you may be able to do if you do wholesale nationwide is to wholesale. You're gonna have to close on it. You're gonna have to raise money, pull your lines of credit. It's gonna get tough. So it's gonna squeeze out tire kickers, people who take this as a game, and the alphas are gonna win. And guys, you gotta prepare for it because this is really what's happening. So right now it looks like there's about 10 or so states, and it's happening quick. This is 2024. You see like three states already quickly put the bills in place and quickly want to get them signed. And I'm like, why the urgency and who's behind this? And you have to understand, other states are watching and they see, oh, no one's fighting this. There's no lawsuits. There's no delays. All right, we'll do it too. So guys, anyways, prepare, take your business seriously, start thinking of the future. Don't get squeezed out of the business. That's my opinion on it. Gotta thank Jerry for putting out all that free information and giving all those free resources. But guys, we need to start joining forces and stop arguing with the guru hate, this or that. We need to join forces so we can keep the assignment of contract alive. Hopefully get it back in these other states. We gotta talk about this real quick. We gotta talk about the states that are banning wholesaling. So the first state that's already banned wholesaling is Illinois. As you guys know, you can only do one wholesale deal there per year. If you do more than one, it's going to be either penalties or fines. Oklahoma hates real estate wholesalers, and it's called the Predatory Real Estate Wholesaler Prohibition Act. The next state is Arizona. So in Arizona, you have to disclose to the seller that you are a wholesaler. Next state, Kentucky. Next state, Virginia. So Virginia's recent. Virginia's a big one. Why? Because Virginia is syncing up real estate wholesaler under the same umbrella as a broker. And other states are following suit with this terminology, so they make it very easy to just ban non-licensed wholesalers in general. Two other states are Oregon and Iowa. So Iowa is a big one because Iowa is probably the first state to actually define what wholesalers do, and it just makes it so black and white clear. You won't be able to assign a contract, and there's a good chance you won't be able to double close. So what do you have left to do? You buy it. Either you flip it or you wholesale it. You're just gonna see a ton of wholesalers into the market. You're gonna see a ton of Novation people into the market. Wholesaling or signing contracts, no cash, nothing much in the deal is about to be out of here. So the next state, Indiana, Philadelphia, Atlanta. So Atlanta does not have an issue with wholesalers. Atlanta has an issue with cold outreach and calling someone who already said they're not interested more than once. And that stuff can get you in trouble. So a couple states that are in the process of banning the assignment of contract: South Carolina, and sadly Connecticut. I'm actually pretty surprised Connecticut is doing it. Anyways, Wisconsin and Arkansas. And I think the list is like probably a total of maybe 12, 15 states or so. And I hope you see what's happening. It's a trend, right? Each state is gonna follow suit because they see no one coming after them to fight this. So why wouldn't they just sign a bill? The NAR is one of the biggest political lobbyists in the US. Give these guys all this money and they're gonna call the shots. We need to stand together. So some penalties you wanna keep in mind why you don't want to assign contracts if they're banning it in your state. Without a license or whatever rules they put in place that you have to follow is because there's gonna be a penalty of either a fine or jail time. It's pretty scary. You don't want to go to jail over trying to sign a contract. So Iowa's probably the only state that has some crazy fine. If it's over 100,000, you gotta give 10% of the sale price to who knows who. It's crazy. They're just sick of wholesalers. So guys, plan for the future. Let's join forces together and do something about this. Peace.